Hey YouTube, Brent here. I'm gonna do a review on the Benchmade Griptilian. So where to start? Alright, we'll start with all the normal stuff. The blade length is 3.45 inches. The blade thickness is 0.115 inches. The blade material is 154 cm stainless steel. I don't know what the cm stands for. I'm guessing centimeters, but who knows. The weight is 3.25 ounces. It retails for, on Benchmade.com, it retails for $50. I got this one used for, what did I say? It retails for $120. I got this one for $50 used. It's got like a scratch right there. The pocket clip's a little worn out. Not too bad though for $50, because Benchmade's website, if you mail in your knife with like $5 for shipping and handling or something, then they'll sharpen your knife and send it back to you. So they won't sharpen the serrated part though, so you have to buy a kit and do that yourself. So we'll go over the grips, or the whole thing. The grips, I didn't really say what the grips are made out of, but it's probably like Zytel or some sort of polymer. It's got a really raised checker pattern, nice and grippy. Overall though, it's really smooth, so even though this provides good grip, I don't know, it's slippery, but it's, you know, positive grip. So it's got a lanyard hole right here. I put a little lanyard on. It's got a pocket clip that's reversible. I reversed it because I'm left-handed. It's got a round hole instead of a thumb stud or anything, and I like that. It's really easy to open. This isn't assisted or anything like that. The blade style is what Benchmade calls the Sheepsfoot, modified Sheepsfoot. It's a little different, but I like it. It's got the axis lock. I love this knife because of this. If you just pull down on it, well, if you pull down on it like with your thumb, it's very easy to close. And it's very easy to open with your hands. But for hands-free, if you just pull it down, I'm trying to do it, so I'll try and do it full speed because of the angle of the camera. But if you open up the lock, it takes a little technique to do it. If you just touch the lock, you can open it. And it's, yeah, like I said, the technique. If you hold this down and you open it at the same time, and if you open it too fast and you don't let go of the lock, it won't lock and it'll kind of like bounce back like that. There you go. And then you just pull it down, and the little flick of the wrist, it closes. I really like that. I mean, I like my spring assisted and everything, but you know, you can't really close it with one hand unless you have huge hands, and I don't. So I always have to, you know, put it on my leg or something to close it if I'm using something with the other hand. So that's what I like about this knife. A couple other guys on videos put a little zip tie right here, so when you pull it out of your pocket, it flicks open the blade. But I was going to experiment doing that, but I don't think I'm going to. This model is the 550 SBK HG-SN. The 550 is the, I think the 551 is the Griptilian with the thumb stud. 550 is the one with the round hole. S, I think, is for serrated. BK is for the black blade. SN is for sand for the hand grips. And I don't know what HG means. Maybe something with the blade material or something like that. But I was looking all over the place for this color because I like, you know, I'm a Marine, I gotta have marine colored crap, so I like the tan hand grips. Yeah. See, I'm still getting down the whole technique for doing this. Either way, whether you do the flip open or not, it's still very good one-handed operation. Then it's got a tension screw right there. Now the screws on this to take it apart and to, you know, change the pocket clip are Torx screws. I'll try and get a close up. It kind of looks like a hex screw, but there's little notches in it, so hex screws don't really work. I tried to use them, and then I have some Torx screws, but the Torx, I think it's a T10 is the smallest one that most industrial key sets will come with. Fits that, but the one for the pocket clips are really small. It's smaller than a T10. So I actually got this a couple days ago. Before I got it from Walmart, it's the Swiss Tech utility key. and it's got a little knife blade. It's got a little tiny Phillips head. If you use it like this, it's a bottle opener. But the screwdriver on it is, it's actually right here. This one is a screwdriver, but this little piece, I got so frustrated with the fact that even when I went to Walmart, they didn't have a small enough Torx key. And I came home and I was positive that something in my house was going to be able to fit in there. So I used small flatheads. I didn't have a small enough flathead. Well, I took that little thing and it actually works. So I made do with what I have. Adapt and overcome, right? So that's what I used. I know Benchmade has a little Torx screw set, but I can't convince myself, because I only own one Benchmade and all my other knives take hex keys. I can't convince myself to buy a key set or a wrench set just for one knife, so I'm not going to. But there's good jimping right there. There's good jimping all along the back, so it fits your hand very well. I like this knife a lot. It's probably, I don't know, I really like my SOG Trident, but I really like this knife, so I think this is going to be my new EDC. Plus it's smaller, it's more compact, it's more streamlined. So I don't know what the width of the grip is, but either way, nice knife. Like it a lot. And I recently realized that I have a new addiction for buying knives. I want to get the Benchmade Nimmervis, but I don't know if I'm going to because that's expensive. So, alright, that was the Benchmade Griptilian 550. So, I'll do a little zoom in on there. Mel Pardue is the designer. 154 cm. Benchmade. This is my first Benchmade knife, and I'm impressed. So, probably buy a new one at some point. Alright, that's been it. Alright, I'll see you later.